In the heart of Outback South Australia lies the magnificent Flinders Ranges. Rugged mountains, weathered peaks and rocky gorges come together to create some of the most dramatic and beautiful landscapes you will find anywhere in the world. We take no time before we find ourselves challenging our four-wheel drives on the toughest tracks in the area. Dad cooks us up a rare tasty treat on the fire and we travel through some absolutely spectacular scenery. Stick around to catch all the action. This is one trip we'll be sure to remember. Proudly supported by Ultimate 9, Tread, Opus Campers, Superior Engineering and in part by How good is this place? It's about 8:30 in the morning and we've just been sitting around enjoying camp in the sunshine out here in the Flinders Ranges this morning, out Arkaroola. Pretty much like a resort, lodge, caravan park, everything in one. But we just got unpowered camping and then out the back of the village, like there's just heaps of room out here. There's no one around where we are. If you saw the last episode, we completed the DURATRAC, finished up there at Maree, and then from there we made our way down to Lee Creek. And then we made the drive out, and this is where we are, out in Arkaroola. Which isn't actually called the Flinders Ranges, it's the Volker Thunha Gemmen Ranges National Park.
Oh mate, ready?
Eco backtrack.
Echo camp backtrack. You can't read that's backwards, so you'll be right. But anyway, it says self-drive guide, duration 4 to 5 hours.
Extreme off-road conditions.
Yeah, it says Echo camp backtrack suitable for heavier four-wheel drive vehicles only. Low ratio is required. Extreme four-wheel drive conditions exist. So, you know, Tyler's just not going to make the cut. He sent us.
Gonna crash.
Yeah, Demi's going to. Well, the trees. No more trees on the track, mate. Demi's got that covered.
It's just going to be us recovering Demi and Tyler all day. Gary is going to walk up on his back legs.
Yeah, the MUX, mate. Back legs. Down Mooney, 40 k's, mate.
Yeah, easy done.
Alright, we got the keys from reception, so it's $45 per vehicle and $50 deposit for the key, which I'll get back, which is just there. Haven't lost it already, that's good. And the track begins straight out the back of reception here. We got some maps and info about the place, so we'll head out here and see how we go. Should be good. What's everyone think of the Flinders Ranges so far since we came in yesterday afternoon? Little pre-idea about it.
Bloody spectacular, I reckon. I don't think I've ever seen mountains like this, mate. They're bloody beautiful. It's all these mountains so close together.
It's definitely a unique area, like terrain that I haven't seen anywhere else like this before, I suppose. But yeah, as you said, a lot of mountains close together, steep, very rocky.
It's a bit of a people's paradise for outdoor South Australians.
I reckon this track should be pretty good today. Classified as extreme, but we'll see how we go. I think should be some good views though either way.
I reckon if no one gets stuck, we can label it easy.
Let's pretend it's hard, but it's actually just easy.
I reckon a thumbnail with the hands on the head will get this one going. Surely.
Mate, when we get to camp tonight, we'll be doing a hands-on head full thumbnail photo shoot.
Whole family, mate, thumbs on heads. Been in the car about 16 minutes and I'm on to my third coffee. So you need to say something about that, Demi? I do, and she says that it's fine.
Have you got a coffee machine in the dashboard of that truck you're driving, Demi?
That would be a good idea, but no, I just made a few before we left the camp.
A few emus out the window there. Not bad, 4 of them. Nice little wildlife sighting, hey Kai? Here we are, made it to the gate. Through the gate and we're into a nice little hill here, a few little holes in it. Just first gear low, cruise on up it. G'day guys, I hope everyone is enjoying the episode. We are currently out here in the astounding Flinders Ranges doing some filming and exploring. But I wanted to quickly let you guys know we've been lucky enough to partner up with Goodyear and give one of you the opportunity to win yourself a full set of these Goodyear WRANGLER DURATRAC RTs for your full drive. Dad's been running these on his MUX on our Central Australia trip. We've done over 5,000 kilometres across the Simpson Desert, all through the Red Centre, down the WRANGLER, and now out here in the Flinders Ranges. They've held up brilliantly and been unreal on the tracks. So if you want to win yourself a set, the giveaway is now live on my Instagram. You can head over there with all the details of how to enter or click the link in the description of this video. Alright, back to the episode. It's crazy dry out here at the moment. Like, we've pulled up at a couple of the water holes. They got marked on the maps and they're just bone dry, and it's just like a dust bowl out here. It's still really nice, but it would be good if there was a little bit of water around. But we were saying before, it sort of gives us a reason to come back here another time, like when we know the rain areas had a bit of rain, and then come back and experience the water holes and that. But yeah, stunning scenery out here. Haven't had to use lockers yet, but there's some good fun hills in here. Just first gear low, crawling up them. Nice and steep, a little bit scrabbly, a few holes. Big GQ getting the job done. Yeah, it's pretty good so far, and like, it's a bit more full drive than I thought. Like, they classify it as extreme. It's not extreme, but I thought it'd be mild. You'd call it moderate.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you got to steer it and you got to bring it up, and it's good.
This is probably one of the cooler parts of it so far. You dropped over, climbed over a little peak, and you're sort of on the back edge of this mountain range now, looking out over this like South Australia outback, just as far as you can see in the distance there. Huge outback plains.
How you feel, Tyler? You nervous?
Yeah, mate, craziest thing I've done in a long time. Looking down a cliff here to my death.
Can you come and drive mine for me, Tyler? I'm scared.
I'm scared, Daddy.
Someone help me.
You want to chuck your rear locker in for that section and locker in first gear low and ease it down, because there's a few holes, it's pretty steep, and it'll just help control the car a bit better.
Are you scared?
No.
You're not?
No.
Oh, okay, just me then. What the hell? Where do I go?
How was that? It wasn't that bad.
That was so scary. I like sweat.
I swear you've done heaps worse. It's fairly steep.
Little drop in it.
Yeah.
It's good.
How's the view, bud?
Yeah, it's incredible.
That was a pretty cool section there, dropping down that really steep bit, holes, car sort of sliding a bit, huge view out in front of you. You don't really don't want to go rolling off the road in front of you out the side of the mountain. The track's only one way, so you're always going to be coming down that section. If you're going up that, I'd call that a difficult section, but coming down it, I'd still sort of rate it as moderate. So we can go right here, and that's like the continuation of the track in the big loop around to back where we end up staying, or we chuck a left and it's a one way in and one way out, about 10 k's each way to that Radioactive hot springs.
Radioactive hot springs sounds pretty cool. We can do it. I reckon Gary's gonna go for a dip in these hot springs, eh? Swim, drink, the whole deal. I don't understand how a hot spring, so like water that comes down from in the earth, how it can be radioactive.
Made it to the hot springs car park here. We're all pretty hungry, so we're gonna have a little bit of lunch with the flies. Can you see all the flies on the camera?
Yeah.
There's plenty around, I'll tell you. Tuna in the outback with the flies, not recommended. We'll have a bit of food and then we'll go for a wander over and see if we can see what's here or what the area is about.
Might find some three-eyed frogs.
Here it is, just a little stream flowing through the bush here. Who's gonna touch it? Oh, that's it. He's dead.
It's warm.
He's dead.
That's not
I'll give you 5 minutes. Holy dooly, that's hot. I'd say like 42 to 44.
45 degrees.
45. So apparently, I don't know, Berto said he saw a sign out here somewhere and it said it's heated up by underground gases.
The rocks heat up the water by the minerals, and that's what makes it radioactive.
So you know, if you fall in, your foot drops off.
No reach for.
Whoa!
That in there. Wow.
You can see as the water gets further along the stream, it gets cleaner, like it's not all covered in all the green algae and that. See, I don't really understand if it's dangerous or anything. Like, it's apparently the world's only radioactive hot springs or something, so I assume you wouldn't drink it or fully bathe in it, but we're saying it can't be that dangerous because they allow you to come here and there's like no danger or warning signs or anything anywhere, so I assume it's surely got to be somewhat safe. So we finished up lunch there at the hot spring little creek thing. Pretty cool place to check out. And now we'll make the 11-kilometre drive back to where we hit this road. So where we came in on the Eco Camp backtrack one. But we'll continue straight this time and loop around the other way over to Arkaroola. And we are back at camp. The rest of the track out of there was pretty much a rough two-wheel drive dirt road, so I didn't feel much of it. Beautiful scenery, but yeah, there's more tracks in the area, but they're all just classed as like the same as what that one was this afternoon, so they're just kind of going to be all rough dirt, rocky roads. So I reckon we'll call it there for the day. It's about 4 o'clock, and then we're going to chill at camp for a while and get the fire going soon and enjoy this beautiful spot out here.
This is my fire, but now I'm using a flint and steel.
What's your fire?
Upside down fire. Okay, well I lit that.
You're like 10 times better than me at using flint and steel. Everyone always like tells me how wrong I'm doing it when I do.
Yeah, because I'm doing it differently.
You do it like a pro. So how's the upside down fire work?
It's been explained. You got to watch the previous episodes.
Yeah, right. Head back to the previous episode and you can see it.
Here's a link. See this kid here, he works smarter, not harder. You're a rat bag, eh?
Well, I'm just helping out the career.
Look, he's prompting questions, mate. You're cutting him down, quick.
Wow. Okay. So this is flint and steel guide for those who don't know how to use it properly. So
I hate that.
this, the wind. Is there somewhere out of the wind? So you gotta scrape on it.
Wait, show how not to do it first, how I do it.
So this is how not to do it.
That's how Dad does it.
That doesn't work. You gotta scrape all the stuff off. Just gotta go slow, but like press down hard. Then you get enough of it, you just gotta put it right in the middle and light flames.
Yeah.
Done.
And it's off. Guy's got the fire going, roaring over there. He's upside down fire and he's giving us a demo on how to use flint. Berto's on Zeph duties. And now Demi's showing off her latest and greatest Nike hammock. She's gonna first time set up, so we'll see how difficult it is for her first time to use, and then she's keen to lay here, enjoy the mountain view and the fire this afternoon.
It's made with 37 recycled bottles.
How do you know that?
Because it says it on the tag.
Oh yeah, look at that.
We've got one bag with straps in it. We'll use that later.
Sounds like a multi-use hammock.
Oh, what? The bag's part of it. That's so you don't lose the bag.
Nice.
That's the smartest thing I've ever seen.
I like it.
This is a double hammock, I'm pretty sure.
So I assume you've obviously got like a strap at each end, and then you're going to tie your extensions onto each of that and then tie it up.
You're a bloody
Clever boy.
Einstein. That is, okay. I get it. I'm seeing how it comes together. Let's do it from over here. It seems like extremely straightforward, to be honest.
Yeah, look, most things I open up, it takes me 2 days to work out how to use it. I reckon I could have worked this one out in 2 minutes.
Literally. The weight capacity is 225.
Whoa, that's a strong hammock.
Fuck. This tree gonna hold me? I don't know. It's not the hammock, it's the bloody tree. Oi. This is where you'll bloody find me for the next 2 weeks.
It's like a little cocoon.
This is so good. And it's so comfy and it's not like weird material.
Mummy,
It's like
in the
good
morning
material.
I'm hopping in it.
I'm gonna use this all the time. Can we set it up at home as well? This is sick. He said he was mature.
Those mountains are super nice as the sun's going down. It's all reflecting really red on them.
Gourmet dinner.
What's on the menu for dinner tonight?
Toasted noodles with a delicious egg on top. Gourmet style.
There's a couple packets of noodles there.
We have way too many kids in our
I feel like our ingredients and food is diminishing quick. We haven't had access to a proper shop for nearly 2 weeks now.
Yeah, it's been hard.
Yeah.
We had vegetables last night, and it was like the best thing since like ever.
Yeah. All packed up camp, chucked a little bit of air in the tyres, gonna go have a shower before we go, get some fuel at reception, and then we're gonna head off and I'll show on the map where our plan is to next. Showered, topped up on fuel, I'll show on the map now where we're gonna go. So that's where we are up here at this Arkaroola village. We're gonna follow this road down, cut in, across here, yep, and then down into that central Flinders Ranges. That's where we're going to check out a bit the Savo and maybe camp down somewhere in there tonight. It's a little bit windy, so I'm sort of hiding in the car here, trying to keep this camera out of the wind, but we have hit the Flinders Ranges National Park. We just pulled up at a little bit of an information sign, so I'll go over there and show yeah, what we're kind of thinking. So we're just there, that information sign, and that's the main road through the Flinders or down through there, but we're thinking what we'll do is we'll come here, we'll cut onto this Bashina Gorge, because that's all meant to be really nice, and then we'll take this backtrack and loop back around onto that main road. So we'll sort of do all that drive through there and see some of this stuff out here.
I woke up in the middle of the night, opened my eyes and my own mind.
What's your thoughts on Central Flinders so far?
Really nice.
So what do we got to say? We're somewhere down this Bashina Gorge here. Wasn't too far a drive from that information site there, and we've found running water, which is amazing on a trip like this when you've been in the outback for 3 or 4 weeks. There's not much water at all, but it's crystal clear, and Zeph's having the time of his life running around and playing in it. And we're all pulled up here, we've got a nice shady spot, and we're just enjoying some lunch. Beautiful scenery, you got the Flinders Mountains out there behind you. There's a few emus on the hill up there while we're having lunch here.
That's quite incredible.
Yeah, I was just about to say how spectacular this view looks out in front of us here. Super amazing scenery, like I didn't really expect it to be this good out here. I thought it would kind of be like what we're looking at Arkaroola, but this is much better.
It's like completely different, like we're in a different place, like altogether now. This is the real deal Flinders, mate, not them scamming ones, you know what I mean?
That was the budget option earlier.
It was like a retirement village, honestly. Gary, if you need to go to another country, mate, you're looking in the wrong spots. Australia's just got everything you need, mate.
This just seems to have raised the gear levels from what we've been looking at.
It's kind of like that storage on our stuff in Canada.
literally what I think when I look at it. Like, that's exactly what comes to mind.
Don't look at the scenery too much, Demi. You might end up in the scenery.
The scenery out here is just all time incredible, never seen anything like it in my life. And then this track now is actually following along this little stream running through the Flinders here, which is super cool. I've crossed it maybe a dozen times now. The road's pretty much in the creek.
So we've stolen Tyler's camera.
Now we're on the bloody Razorback Lookout track.
Razorback Lookout. We're stuck behind
Gary,
200 series, a Hilux and a Subaru Outback. So
and Gary, mate.
Gary's up there, but look, you can do it in a Subaru Outback. So, you know, we'll give you a bit of a look at the scenery. Look at that, mate. Look at that. What a shot. So, Tyler doesn't know we stole his camera. There's a 100 series over there. So, we're going to see how the view is up here.
We're about to look at this iconic lookout.
Iconic Razorback Lookout.
Pulled up here at Razorback Lookout, which is a pretty cool spot. I think it's one of the main iconic lookouts in the Flinders Ranges, and you can see why. So we've got the cars here, and if you walk on up and up and up Razorback Lookout, and you're looking like this ridgeline road and mountains all behind it.
Oh shit!
So,
Put your belt on, cuts.
my belt's on.
Oh damn!
Always buckle up for every trip.
Clip every trip, brother.
Yep. We're in the Flinders Ranges. Just left Razorback. Tyler said, hey, I want to get a video of you leaving. Because, you know, we're just the big dogs, so got to have that 23L life.
Yeah, 12mm Clive Island, UFI 23L. Pretty much just everything Tyler wishes he had on his car.
Yeah.
It's right here. That's why he invited me along. He wanted to see the reliability of it and just look at it. It's just anything's possible, mate. Anything's possible.
Mate, I'll tell you.
His wildest dreams can come true.
Suck our tars, mate.
Ooh.
Better get a sponsorship, mate. We've had about 100 of these packets. Barbecue flavour.
Classic barbecue.
Classic barbecue. GOODYEAR.
Good to go. Nice little snack.
Fast forward a couple of hours, it's just gone after 5 and we found ourselves a camp spot. We came right through the Flinders Ranges National Park and we're out the other side now. We stopped in at Wilpena Pound, just had a bit of a look around, but it was very busy in there. They'd have a look at IGA, still got a couple of groceries and that, and yeah, kept moving because heading down towards Bendelby. That's where we're going to head tomorrow, to Bendelby Ranges for the next few nights. So just figure we're sort of roadside camping here, just out the back of a little rest stop, but we'll get set up and enjoy this afternoon.
Look at that, mate. Slap that.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Thank you very much.
The sun has gone down, we're all sitting around the campfire.
Where's that
Sean and Berto, they're cooking up some spuds in the fire here, and Dad's got a special cook up tonight that he's brought in the freezer on the trip and he's finally defrosted it. What do you got cooking there tonight, Dad?
Tonight we've got rabbit, which I got on a place back where we live, on a property out of town.
So Dad hunts and catches all his own meat back at home, and everyone's going to be trying rabbit for the first time tonight.
Let's have another look now. We're coming for a look.
Yeah, let's have a look. We want to see that. We want to see the rabbit cooking. Oh,
It actually
looking good.
looks like chicken.
Yeah.
It looks like
Coming
chicken
nice
legs
and
with
brown.
like
Put your fork
chicken
in that.
wings. It looks like chicken wings with chicken legs and with chicken.
Maybe a bit of
Yeah.
chicken breast too.
I tell you what though, I can see that rabbit really well thanks to the light holder over here. What's that?
What light is that?
That's a
Ultimate 9, but we've used motor swaps, you know.
Well, you can't see it.
That
I'm like, that's an Ultimate 9, but you can't actually see this.
That's a very versatile light, isn't it?
That's the light, does it all. Engine swaps, rabbit cookups, $1,000 hut in Tassie. Mate, it's been everywhere. If it can do it, the light
Look
can
at that.
do it.
It's more than just that. I brought that to my school camp, played spotlight with it.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Mate, that's it.
Spotlight.
Does
I
school
just lost
camps
my
as well.
eyesight too.
They're the back legs, front legs, middle section. I've trimmed the edges off the middle section, and it's cooking at its finest there.
Well, how are you cooking it? What's the method? You cut it all up into little pieces and...
Yeah,
then
quartered it up, put some olive oil in it. There is a little bit of garlic in it. I may add some ginger a bit later, but generally that's what it is. And we'll give it another bit of a turn here, and we'll see how it's looking. I think we'll call it good.
Have you guys had rabbit before?
No.
So everyone's doing a rabbit taste test tonight.
Yeah. So this is a
Including Mum.
this is the GFR, Gary's Fried Rabbit. So something like.
You say is it up good for you?
Just have a taste.
I'll have a chew, mate.
Yeah, mate, have a taste.
It's good stuff. Literally, it's a cross between chicken and
Yeah,
it's good
Look at my
stuff.
mum's face.
Oh yeah, it's chicken crossed like blue-eye cod or something. Eh? It tastes pretty good.
because you blokes probably aren't afraid to chew a bit of meat. Like
No.
you don't want it melting in your mouth.
You want that?
Oh, you're gonna pull out the drumstick. Mate, if rabbits can't taste like that, there's gonna be no more rabbits getting about.
Give that a bite.
Yeah.
That's good stuff, Gary.
It's delicious.
What do you reckon, Jasper?
That's good.
It's good stuff, isn't it?
You like it?
Yeah.
Surely
Yeah,
you just have a
easy.
bite, Demi. You can spit it out.
What do you reckon?
You
Tell
really
your mum to
forget.
have one? There you go.
It's good stuff. It's all up here, Demi. All
It's
up here.
literally good. Have a
I'll have a tiny bit, I guess.
you take your mum a little bit over. She's trying to multitask you.
Give her the dry bit, Gary. Then she won't have any more.
Now, let me taste that.
Thank you.
Do it to yourself.
It's all in the gob.
Don't be eating it like that.
It's chewy.
What do you mean?
It kind of tastes like chicken.
It's chicken.
But I know that it's not.
What happens if you got a
Don't
bunch
you
of that?
spit that out.
That's mean. That is a
Just about packed up camp here this morning. I think it's coming on 8:30. There's a hell of a lot of flies around here, but it was a pretty good little spot to camp last night. Dad's heading home today. Got to head back to work. How'd you find the 3.5 weeks on the road?
Yeah, I've never seen so much country change. Like it's all felt like we travelled the world to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, felt like the best trip ever. This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that outback really turns it on. The bird life, the whole aridness, the whole thing's just wonderland. I love it.
There's much more variety than I thought too through all that Central Australia.
Yeah, and you go in and out of it that quick. You just don't know what's around the next corner. You don't know what's over the next hill, and it can change just like that.
So Dad's going to head off. We're going to go through to the town of Hawker, which is, I don't know, maybe 20-30 minute drive. We're going to fill up the cars with fuel, see if there's a little shop there where we can get a bit more food. And then we're going to head out to the WRANGLER Ranges, where we're going to spend the next 3 or 4 nights, which is a station sort of down southern Flinders, like down below the national park. But it's the most raved and bragged about part of the Flinders if you're into four-wheel driving. They've got a heap of really good four-wheel drive tracks there, and some good challenging ones as well, or, you know, easy to moderate if you just want a bit of light touring. Heaps of 6 spots, heaps of good campsites. So that's the plan. We're going to head there today. I may film a little bit more of this episode, or I may finish it up here because the next one's probably going to be the WRANGLER Ranges one.
So
was a place to be.
Nicest roads, most animals and wildlife, nicest sceneries, nicest running water. Not yet, like it's just
Couldn't go wrong.
10 out of 10. If I was going to go anywhere on this trip again, that place would be where we went.
Go. We're obviously going to leave all our camp set up here. We're just getting dressed and put out the fire. We're just getting dressed, sorting a couple of things out, and then we'll drive up to reception where you pay. We're just getting dressed. How good is this place? How good is this place? It's about 8:30 in the morning. Had our...
Hey, it's me.
How is it?
Pretty nice.
You rate it?
Yeah. For every double hammock, see that?
Yeah.
4 trees. That's what's planted.
He's onto it. He's onto it.
And every time, you know how you buy those bottles from the store?
Yeah.
Instead of them going into landfill and destroying all the animals, 37 of these goes in to make this beautiful thing.
Mate, you nailed it.
Okay.
Mate, everyone's going to think that I made you say that. No, I just walked over to ask you how the hammock was. Guy came up. He's obviously keen on it. He's trying to become an ambassador for Nike.
Yeah.
Mate, what are you doing?
Waiting for a mate.
You waiting for a mate?
Waiting for a mate, brother.
Waiting for a mate?
I'm just waiting for a mate.
Oh, go on, give it a go then. Give it a